What's up? Back with another Dune Imperium game night. I've been working on some technical issues in the back end. What's up, Guillermo? Black Shadow, nice to see you, man. A consistent issue that's been coming up is a little bit of confusion with me talking over people that are talking in Discord while I try to explain stuff. It can be a little bit disorienting. I probably should have realized this earlier. I didn't realize when you deafen, you also mute yourself. So I just set up a deafen macro. So unfortunately, I won't be able to hear people when they do it, but when they try to talk, but if they type in the chat, I'll turn it off. And if I have anything to say, I'll turn it off as well. MK3, yo, I need to get into one of these games next time. Yeah, you do. Yeah, whenever you're free, if you're in here, we'll try to get you in. What do you feel responsible for, Black Shadow? What's up, Papaver? Nice to see you. If you want to play, by the way, hop into the stream waiting room area. And I'll pick some people out of that. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Well, in that case, I kind of knew I didn't want to be meeting you guys because the whole point was that we'd be talking to each other the whole time. So, unfortunately, I ended up not really commentating at all. It was kind of a weird middle ground, but I feel like we talked about some interesting stuff. So, I don't really mind it in that scenario, but just in like regular nights, just so people understand me a little bit better, I'll try to keep it going. And it does look like we have 3, so I'll pull everybody in. What's up? Oh, I forgot to join. What's up?
Hey,
How's it going?
everything great.
So we have a special guest with us today. Eco Mano. He's actually a Mars expert. He runs a Terraforming Mars YouTube channel. He's actually helping me learn some Terraforming Mars for an upcoming video I'm doing. So he's hopping in today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be fun. I've been looking forward to it. And of course, everyone knows Black Shadow here as well. And no, it's not Black Shadow. I don't hear you at all. And what's up, Coffee Dealer? I feel like I see you all the time in the Discord.
What's up? Yeah, I'm Guilherme over there.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's nice to connect
Follow.
them then. I'm glad we can get you in. I guess you guys can start joining if you want. The game name on TTS is Orsky and the password's Ribbit, Ribbit.
Second attempt. There we go.
Ah, there we go. What's up, man?
We are very good. Figured we'd try and make up for my pretty pathetic display last week. I mean, there's much I could do about it.
Yeah, I feel like you I don't think there's much you can do about it. You draw your power cards late. I hard through the game at the end.
Yeah, I peaked in round 1. It's not a good time to peak, but
Yeah.
at least I got a cool thing. I'll take it, but
Yeah.
we're good.
It's fine. These
A
are
lot
all
of
for
folks at the
fun.
moment a lot of folks are starting to have their first delve into immortality as that's starting to creep out. People are getting hold of their version of the games. Got a few spins of it. It's not been too bad. There's a lot going on in immortality. My goodness.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I need the I make all my videos using TTS, so I can't really do anything until the a mod gets uploaded, so I have the art to show on video because I don't have a good enough
There is a beta version hiding out actually.
Oh, I'll have to check that out then.
I'll link you to the where you can find a save for it. It's a little rough at the moment, obviously, but
Yeah, to be expected.
It does the job.
Oh yeah.
CJ actually got a lot of the stuff available for that as well, so he did good with that.
Ooh, perfect. Okay, I think we got everybody in here as well. We could do let's do hidden picks again.
Yeah.
I feel like that worked last time.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool actually. I hadn't delved into that before. Just
actually, let me shuffle it up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now I gotta remember it's normal X now. There's no research, no daily track.
Oh yeah.
You might want to move your camera, by the way.
Oh yep. Yeah, the first part of the other game, I spent blocking all of Paul's resources. What's up, this guy again? Do epic mode. I do want to do epic mode eventually. Maybe not tonight though. I don't have as much time to play today. So let us take a look at this Imperium row. We have Court Intrigue, Solid card. Some people like it a lot. I'm kind of whatever on it, honestly. Stilgar is awesome for getting water economy going, and this will make me less likely to pick Ariana Thorvald for sure if Stilgar's in the game, just because she does better when she has all the water and no one else has it. Her power becomes a little bit less powerful when there's a lot of water floating around. Local fence, all right. It can help you get some early stuff going if you have a lot of spice. Lady Jessica, delicious, insane. She gets a bump with a faction when you buy her. She draws 2 cards, 3 persuasion. She's S tier. First or second best card in the game for sure. So people are going to be trying to get that. And lastly, Teach Reverend Mother. Powerful card. A lot of mixed feelings on this one. I think it's pretty good. It's not too hard to get the Fremen Bond effect going, and it has good access. So we'll see. And then looking at these techs, we have Flagship. Very powerful. Probably won't come into play until later in the game. Shuttle Fleet, super good, especially if someone can grab it early. And Invasion Ships. People really like it. It's usually just for getting to interstellar shipping most of the time, but I think it's good.
He's meant to start free. He has to do it himself.
Sorry, I'm the first pick. Let's see here. I was just going through the Imperium
That's
road
fine,
and everything.
I was explaining to them what was going on.
No rush.
Oh yeah. I also didn't realize I was the first pick.
Yeah, I mean it's
uh,
not a bad little Imperium, right? Pretty tasty.
yeah. I think the meta pick would be going Helena here to get Lady Jessica early. Going last, the Beast can really come into play, especially if I want to go combat. I've been going a little bit combat heavy recently, more often than not. Tessie has S tier. She's really good. Paul is okay. I do like Ariana, but I just said she's not as good with Stilgar in the game. I could try out Hundro. It's been a while. The only issue is I'm going last, so I'm probably not getting a bunch of fold space access. I do love Romber, but I just played a Romber game. I don't like Elysia Kaz, especially when I'm streaming. I guess I'll go with screw it. I haven't played a Helena game in a while. And there's the Lady Jessica in the row. Okay. All good. And you guys can't see what I have right now, right?
Nope, no, it's totally blank. There's nothing at all. It's completely hidden. I see. Okay. Well, you couldn't have picked all those leaders, so who did you? Jeez. I thought you must have done that, surely. Unless you didn't have it.
Papavar, I actually haven't looked through all the Gula cards yet. I didn't know there was a mod out that showed all the different cards. I'll have to look through that now. I think it'd be cool to do a video on it, so I'll probably go on it. I don't have a good answer right now. There's probably some crazy ones, though. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a good pick. This is a solid meta pick going forth, especially with powerful cards in the row. So it should be a good game. We'll see.
Last one coming up, and then we'll see where we're at here.
Okay.
It's something more interesting though, like not knowing, having kind of guess what the other person's probably picked. I think it's more interesting that way for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I counterpick leaders as much based on what other people pick. I think the one time would probably be if I had like a good faction jumping leader and I want to beat someone to fold space. And
I think the most common one is like if someone goes Helena and which is pretty common, and then someone's like Pixie Cads because they want to get first dibs at the row. That's
yeah,
the most common. See that quite a bit. We talked about it in the meta video actually.
I got halfway through the meta video. I'm liking it. It's nice to see all the stats.
Yeah, we had a complete dive in. Like I said to him beforehand, I was like, this is gonna take as long as it's gonna take. If we spend 30 minutes, if we spend 2 hours, like we'll have at this here. But it was good to do. I mean, obviously it's a bit late given it's been a while since the first one, since it actually happened. But the new one is hopefully not very far away. So
Okay, let's see here. So going first, we have Paul Atreides, solid leader. I don't think he's that great. I don't think the card draw is really worth it. And I don't know. Looking at the nice card, top card is good if you have to decide if you're going to card draw or not, but just fine. Overall, really balanced. He's like the Mario of Super Smash Brothers, like solid. Doesn't do anything crazy. Viscount Hunter Moritani. We also have Tessia Vernias, S tier leader. So we'll see if they can get anything good done there. And we have a early Seek Allies, 2 fold space from Paul. Very solid. Oh, and we have an early reveal.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Green, I love it.
I had a feeling same position was likely going to just...
Beautiful.
I'm not surprised that happened. Okay, so now I've got
So yeah, they early reveal there. They get all that beautiful persuasion. They grab the Lady Jessica instantly. They take the bump here, of course. And they will be drawing into their Seek Allies next round, so they can go again. They'll have super early shipping access. We have a Diplomacy here from Yellow. They'll just head on over to Wealth. Tessia loves going to the faction track, so she'll be trying to play her faction access every single time. As far as me, I have both of my faction access cards and my ring, so it's a little bit tough to decide here. I don't have a great way of getting extra persuasion. I guess I could go to tech negotiation with the ring, but that still only leaves me with 4. So I'm not getting any great cards this round. If I end up with 3 persuasion, I can pick up Siege Reverend Mother with the 1 discount. If I reveal 3, if I reveal 2, that kind of screws me. So I think I will end up playing my Seek Allies as my second card here. So, or as one of my cards. I guess I'll go Still Suits first. That's always a solid early on space. And I will unfortunately have to burn my my Seek Allies out of my deck if I want to get a good card this first round. No one put any troops in for this one, so I think this is a... the only issue is I'm leaving Hardy Warriors open. I think I might actually just go for the point here. We'll go here. And we'll put in 4. Let's just take a victory down. We'll... do we need to... No, yeah, I think that's good. We'll have 3 left over. Oh, I put in 4 now, and if we don't get screwed here, we could end up getting Stilgar with our second action. So I think that's the move. Let's try to get ourselves a... Because if tech negotiation is still open, we can go there with our Signet Ring. That'll leave us with 4 persuasion, so we can grab Stilgar, which would be huge. That would give us all the water we need for this game. Paul goes Signet Ring, and they just go to Smuggling. Always a solid option. They'll get themselves a Solari. And they'll draw a card. Don't forget to move on your the shipping track.
Yeah, what's the matter?
Yeah, you might just need to reload a go back and tiles it. All our counters are busted.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'll fix that right now. 1 sec. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it happens.
Did I fix it?
That's done the job, yeah. Just does it sometimes, it lags in.
Yeah, all good.
Perfect.
I mean, okay.
Okay, I like our start so far. We can get a early victory point here. Whenever you go Hardy Warriors, especially early, it's so hard. Everyone else has gone already, so there's no way they can get more than 4 in. I do feel like we needed to commit all of them just because we don't have any daggers behind, so we would tie up if someone went to a Carthag or something. But this is a great spot for us because now we can pick up a beautiful little Stilgar with our Signet Ring. Right? I'm not messing that up, am I? No, yeah, it's fine. So we will play our Signet Ring here. Our ability allows us to remove a card from the Imperium row, and we pay 1 less for it. We'll go up here. We unfortunately can't afford any of these, so we'll just be putting a Negotiator down. And we'll reserve Stilgar from the row. And of course, it only costs 4 Persuasion now, which we will have. So overall solid. Don't let me forget to trash that Seek Allies. And let's see what red decides to do here. They reveal 4, 5, and a dagger. Oh, so we did sneak away Stilgar from them. I'd imagine the next best option here, they could consider going Appropriate. You can always get some fun plays off with this one. I'd imagine if I was picking... Oh, interesting. So they end up going for the local fence here. They have 2 Persuasion left. So they could grab another one. I probably would have went Siege Reverend Mother there personally, but they end up going for the Arrakis Liaison as well. Okay. It's a solid card for sure. And getting the extra Solari early from trading in is always nice. I just tend to prefer the extra persuasion you can get in the late game with this card. Very good. Black Shadow to reveal. We have a reveal of 4. Oh, and they grab Court Intrigue. Okay, they love Court Intrigue. I'm surprised though. There's some good 4-cost cards out here. But I guess they'll just go with the Arrakis Liaison again. Yeah, they will. Okay, our reveal. We do reveal 3 plus 1 is 4. And our ability discounts Stilgar by 1, so that's 5. Super good card. We're in great shape. Okay.
Yep.
Combat, right?
Yeah, it's nothing to do.
So, yep. Okay. Next round.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, Cloak and Dagger here. Could be a good one. You get a little extra bump too. It's always solid. So we do know we're going to draw into a bunch of daggers here. And a reconnaissance. This is a trash hand, by the way. It's so bad. Starting out, 100 more Tawny. They'll play Seek Allies. They'll go to Fold Space. So they're going to unlock super early Interstellar Shipping Access. It's going to be really dangerous. The one blessing here is that Paul is the other leader going for it, and they go right before Hundrov, so that should hopefully help balance it. We have a Dune Desert Planet here from Tessia. Always good. So now with our exact hand, we have 2 daggers. We're actually not blocked anywhere. So we're kind of just picking something to deny a play from someone else. So I guess we'll just go to, we'll go Reconnaissance here. I don't really want to draw a card. I don't think. No, because we'll end up with 4 Persuasion, and all the cards I want are 4 Persuasion right now anyway. So we'll play this. We'll go to Carthag. We'll get ourselves an Intrigue card. Always solid. Ooh, Ambush. Okay. So I think in this exact scenario, we will... Is it worth throwing in the troops here? I think it is. We have a lot of power behind as well, especially with the ambush. So we'll put in 2. And we would basically be trading in this ambush for a for 2 Intrigue cards and a bomb, which is always solid. We have a Dune Desert Planet here from Paul. I'd imagine, yep, they'll just collect here, grab some Solari for themselves. It's been pretty nice that it's been open for them. We haven't really been in a position to block it. They have 7 Solari now, so they're 1 off. If anyone else can collect, then they will be enough. In this exact scenario, green should just go up 2. Oh, they're going to go up 2 and collect. Can they? They can't use their Signet Ring, so they can't collect, actually. You can actually go up 1 more.
No, he's gone up and down, taking the spice thing.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. So they just grabbed the spice there. So they went up, down, grabbed 2 spice, used their ring to go up 1 more. Interesting play. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'd say probably not. So yellow will just grab a little bit more spice for themselves, setting up for either an invasion ships or a shuttle fleet here. We'll see which one they go for. So now they put in no more troops. I think we just reveal here. Reveal both of our daggers. There's red behind. They're the only ones that can put in troops at this point. We might be able to discourage them from putting stuff in if we reveal our daggers instead of playing it out. And we might be able to save ourselves an Intrigue card as well if we do it this way. And do we really need the tech negotiation value? No, we don't, because we're going for 4 cost cards anyway. So we'll just reveal here. We have 4 to buy. And I will follow up on my word here. I think Siege is the best option, especially because we have Stilgar now for that Fremen value. So we'll take it. Revealing Desert Ambush. Not the best card. So let's see what red decides to do here. This is going to be interesting if they decide to go in on this combat. So I'm at 6 power right now. And red has to decide if they want to try and fight me for this combat. It looks like they're going to play Diplomacy to Wealth. Perfect. Okay, so they're not going to fight me at all. I can't remember if yellow revealed any daggers or not. We have a reveal of 1 here from Viscount. They'll just buy Missionary. Synergize as well with Lady Jessica for sure. Okay, we have 2 daggers here from yellow. Do we play our ambush? That will be the question. Okay, red to reveal. A dagger and 3 persuasion. And I'd imagine this would be a Truthsayer here. Desert Ambush, if you want to go combat strategy, even if you want to go combat strategy, though, I'd still go Truthsayer probably. You still get the dagger out of it. Okay. Black Shadow.
I pass.
I pass as well.
All right.
I think it's worth holding under ours. And we can't take too long to decide, or else they'll be able to read that we have it. Oh, and we get a good Intrigue card as well. So we do get a Intrigue and a Spice. I wonder if it would have been worth there. Trading it in and 2 bumps. It probably would have been. I probably should have. I don't know. We'll see. We might be able to get some other combats going. Okay, next round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have a victory point combat here. I do feel like I probably should have used that ambush for that victory. Getting the bump and 2 Intrigue cards is probably worthwhile. Probably snap decision that too quickly. I don't know. We'll see. And I completely forgot to look at chat. Sorry, guys. Bump your guest mics 20%. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I lowered it last time because everyone said I was too quiet. So they're turned up now. Oh, man, I missed this week. Oh, yeah, Joshua. But I stream every week, so you'll be good. I've turned all the way up to hear your guests. Oh, yep. I'm turning it up now. Sorry, I've been a little bit distracted with what I was doing. If he reserve Stilgar. Oh, yep. Perfect. Yeah, I ended up getting him. Let's see if I draw into him this round. Sean, the free ship from Appropriate is too good to pass up. He wanted a spice instead of a ship. That's much worse. Yeah, I agree. I do think that's pretty bad. I think playing Ambush was better. Oh, well. Yeah, I think so, too. I kind of snapped aside, but it's fun. We do draw into our Siege Reverend Mother here. Unfortunately, I don't know if I really want to trash any of these cards. I guess it would probably be the Dune, but we'll see. We have a lot of options here. We have a Diplomacy here. Yep. So Black Shadow, they'll be grabbing their shuttle fleet. So they get 2 bumps. Really good with Tessia Vernius. Powerful stuff. And we'll see where they decide to grab them. Looks like they'll grab the point here and their first Snooper token. And for their first one, they can discard 1 card to get 1 spice. And they'll get rid of a dagger to get a spice. Perfect. And let's see here. Oh, they'll also grab their point here. So that's their second Snooper token. And they get the bonus from this influence check. So they'll get 1 more water for themselves. Setting up for a great flat turn. No one else has the water to do it. So beautifully played from Black Shadow so far. It's kind of tough. Where do we want to go here? We do get an extra actions turn if we want it. I don't know. This is a really good hand for us. Is there anything we'd want to reserve with our Signet Ring? I mean, Appropriate's good, but I don't know if it's worth going out of our way for. Unfortunately, our Siege Reverend Mother isn't turned on, so we'll probably want to play it here. Where do we want to go with our Diplomacy? We're kind of running low on troops and everything. So that makes it a little bit tougher. Might just want to set up for like a rebuilding round a little bit. There's no spice on the board. We could also go Dune Desert Planet here and just go smuggling, but that feels kind of bad. We need to get some spice going, so we can start affording some Solari to get our Swordmaster going. We've been a little bit behind on our economy game. So I think we'll start out with the... We do have 1 spice. Yeah, I think it's worth starting out with a Still Suits play. Fortunately, we can't put any troops in, but I think that's fine. And we'll be able to get some more water from Stilgar as well. And then we'll have to decide where we want to go with our Siege Reverend Mother. It kind of sucks drawing into this so early. I probably should have played this to go to Still Suits because Diplomacy is a much more diversified option. We have a fold space here, so now they have access, which is perfect. They can start denying green. So they'll actually go to Still Suits, of course, with their Dune Desert Planet, and they will collect all the juicy rewards from second tier. They got their 2 troops. They'll take the bump with here. Very standard, good to do early. Can get themselves some Solari, and I'd imagine they'd be taking the Solari from this last row here. It's usually the meta thing to do to get themselves a Swordmaster and a Mentat. But they chose the spice last time, and it looks like they're going to grab the spice again. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what they're eyeing up here. This is blocked, so they can't go there. We could go to Siege Tabor to get some water. The only thing is the Great Flat is going to be taken. If yellow doesn't take the Great Flat Spice this turn, then I will go Siege Tabor with my Signet Ring, get the water, and then I'm first to go next turn, and I think I'm guaranteed to get a desert access base, so I should be good to go to steal that from them. So they, oh wow, okay, they're actually not going to think. So we'll, never mind, they're grabbing the. I wonder if they didn't draw into it then. Interesting, because usually you don't want to. Usually you want to kind of get your Swordmaster and stuff before you start grabbing Mentats, and they're giving up a lot of persuasion to do that. So I wonder if they didn't draw into it. So now we have a decision to make. They get to stall us out for a turn while we have to decide if we want to go to Siege Tabor or not. No one has put any troops into this one, which is surprising. We're going to reveal 3 persuasion, so we can get a 4-cost card. Well, do I want to go and play this to trash something, though? That's the deciding factor here. I could go Hardy Warriors and throw a bunch in. Might end up getting me a victory point here. We do have a couple of people get behind, and green has a lot of power, though, so I don't think we'd win this combat. But we would only have to compete with 3 troops from them. So it'd be 2 versus 3. So we'd have to win it with our ambush alone, and green does have an intrigue card. Yeah, maybe we do it. And this will push us towards the alliance as well. It's close. And we do have an urgent mission behind as well. So maybe we do go for it. We'll see. I think we'll start out with a Siege Tabor, throw 1 in. And then if we think we can win the combat, we can redeploy. So we'll put the 1 troop in. We might be able to get some value out of that. Remember, we do have an extra action if we want it. And we can go to Hardy Warriors with it. We are leaving the door open if someone else... Oh, I do have to reserve a thing here. I will have 3 persuasion left. I guess I'll reserve... I feel like if I'm going to have 3 left... Yeah, from a camp's just good. Oh, treachery comes off. Wow, okay. While I was going, I think green or red did go. They played their signet ring and they grabbed their swordmaster. Okay, good stuff. They are going to be the first one with swordmaster and probably the only one with swordmaster for a while. We have a reconnaissance here from green, so they're going to get involved in this combat. They can put 3 in. And they get another entry card, so that's going to make it a little bit tougher here. So they'll go up to 6. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so yep, yellow will grab the spice this round, so that water's not doing much for us here. I want... we actually, so this is really tough. Do we go in for this combat? We'll be able to tie green with troops on the field, and we just have to hope to have better entry cards than them. And they can't have any daggers. Geez. Let's see here. I could just end and reveal here. Take my 3 persuasion, call it a day. Or I can try to push in for this combat and take green down. He does have 2 intrigue cards, which is scary, but ambush is a pretty solid one. There's not a lot that beat that. He does have 3 spice, though, so if he has the one that costs 2 spice to gain a bunch of swords, he would lock it down. This is tough. I think we will just reveal, though, and take our Fremen camp. And we do get a nice second place reward, so we'll let this one go. So we reveal 3. We don't get the Fremen bond, unfortunately, but we can grab our Fremen camp, which does have 2 persuasion and a dagger, which is always nice. And we'll call it a day. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not get that. Let's see what red decides to do here. They do have an action left. They can try to grab this second place. They know what I have on the field. So if they throw in 2 troops, I would be required to play an intrigue card to get this from them. I think it's reasonable to throw some troops in here. Okay, they'll just go for 1 spice, actually. And I imagine you throw 2 in. Yeah, they will. Okay. They're paying 2 troops for a spice and an intrigue card. It's kind of borderline, honestly. I might be tempted to save for a future combat. Looks like they'll just put the 1 in. Which means they probably have a dagger in hand. We have a reveal of 3 for green. They'll quickly nab the Truceair. Oh no, Guild Ambassador comes off. Green is going to be very interested in that one. Especially as they get closer and closer to an alliance. Reveal of 3 here from yellow. Let's see here. We got someone spamming. I will report that. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Sean McCarthy, you can go to Carthag, then if yellow doesn't collect spice, recall your still suit guy and play them again as a surprise. Yeah, I could. I would say try to avoid giving me specific plays. I feel like it just gives me a bit of an unfair advantage if I have a group of chatters giving me advice. If you want to like say something that kind of messed up last turn, I think that's totally reasonable. But I don't know. I want to just kind of try and keep it fair, especially, you know, they're not looking at my cards or whatever. Reveal of 6 here and a dagger from red, and they'll grab treachery. Super powerful. I feel like we're actually getting off to a pretty slow start, unfortunately. I don't think we're doing that well. I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll pass as well. Actually, no. I want to play Demand Respect.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, that was nice.
Everybody else grab their stuff?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, next round. Let's make something happen here. So we have our Stilgar. A ton of daggers. We have a victory point combat as well. We could just go in for this one. Ugh, man. Not a lot of spice out there. We could go Haga Basin, get ourselves up to 5 spice. We have urgent mission still. We really need Solari. So if I get some spice here, at the very least I'd be able to go to Conspire in the future. And I have not been Getting a lot of good resource generation here. I could go to Hardy Warriors again. Over and over and over again. Carthag probably would be nice as well. It does give green some Solari. I'm not blocked there either, so I don't have any rush. Hardy Warriors is neutral. Yeah, maybe I'll go in for this combat. I need to start getting some victory points going. Yeah, and I'm not really doing anything with the water right now anyway. Guild Ambassador is really good for green, but we can't do much about it. So we'll go for this for now. So we'll play our Stilgar. We'll go to Hardy Warriors. We'll start working on this alliance. We'll put in our 2. And we get 1 back for Stilgar, so we're still water neutral. And we'll just try to get some spice going. We'll probably collect spice with our next turn. We have a Signet Ring here from red. They'll go to Interstellar Shipping, denying green, which is good. Green is definitely starting to pull ahead a little bit. And they'll draw a card for their trouble. Green does have the spice behind for them to use their ability. And looks like we have a fold space here, so they'll just go to Smuggling. They're just going to pound this track, which is honestly always a good thing to do. That'll give them the extra Solari they need to get High Council seat if they want. And of course, they do draw a card with fold space. Sean, oh, sorry, I think I did tell it to you after you made your choice already, though. Not trying to help out before the fact. Oh, yeah, no problem. And I feel I was reading them out before, so I was like, no way for you to know, but just something I want to try to keep everything even, you know? Signet Ring here from yellow. They'll just grab the Mentat again. Okay, so they're just going heavy Mentat here. I think they're going to just try and avoid getting the Solari for the Swordmaster and kind of piece it together. They do have the Solari for it every round, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think we might just go in here. Go over Constance, get another Intrigue card. Couldn't hurt. We do give a Solari to green, but I don't think that's a big deal. What else could we do? We could play this. We could get training drones going. I don't think it's that worthwhile. I don't think it's worth getting the Solari here either. We're going to have 3 to buy. So we could get a Fennec and Death Commando. We're going to end up getting a combat strategy here. Always combats without even intending to do it. But yeah, I think Carthag's our best bet here, especially if we're trying to win a combat. So we'll go here. Get another Intrigue card. Solid one. I'll take that. And we will throw that in. Let's try to get a combat victory here. Red does have 2 actions on it, so it's going to make it a little bit harder. And we actually have no plays to get more combat going behind, even with our urgent mission withdrawal. So if red goes in super hard here, although I don't really know how they would do it. The only thing that would really screw me is if yellow went to Highliner, which they might. That would kind of screw me. We have a reconnaissance here from red. They'll go to Erkine, get the troop and a card draw, and they'll throw in 3. Okay. We're getting started here. I'm in danger, right? Not really. I think that's the last troop they can get in. Yeah, unless they... no, I think that's it. Because they can't afford to go to Highliner. They don't have access to Siege Tabor, and Carthag and Erkine are both blocked up. So unless they have a card that lets them bypass that, they should be fine. See here, we have a Signet Ring here from green. They'll grab some spice, and they can use their ability to get a bump. I'd imagine, yep, you go up. It's fine. And they can put in some troops themselves. Are they going to commit to this? Okay, they'll just go for the 3rd place here. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, they're going to go Conspiring. So that'll give them the Solari they need for the Swordmaster, and they can cycle out one of their Intrigue cards with this. That's good. So we don't have to worry about the Highliner play now. We should be good for this combat. Which, let's see here. So they would have gotten an Intrigue card from this. They should have cycled one back. I wasn't really paying attention. I think they had the right amount, though. So I don't think we're going to recall here, so we'll just reveal. We have a dagger. So that'll put us up to 7. And we have 3 to buy. So let's see here. I think Fennec and Death Commando is just the play. We're going pretty heavy Fremen. And yeah, we'll just start trashing stuff out of our deck. We would have preferred this one. But it's fine. It would have been nice if we could deny green Guild Ambassador. And they are going to reveal here and probably get it, which is terrible for everybody else. But I don't have the persuasion for it. And I'm not going to go out of my way to deny it. No. Oh well. We'll see if it ends up mattering. I have a lot of daggers in hand, so I should be able to take this combat down. And I think it's absolutely worth using both of these to get it. I think in hindsight, me passing on the ambush to get a victory point here probably is better than getting the bump and the 2 intrigue cards, but you never know. The 2 intrigue cards could have recycled my ambush to me. So we have a wealth here from Paul, so they'll keep working on this Emperor track. That'll give them another point and put them up to 3. So all of us at 3 right now, except for Hundrew, who's at 4. We have a lot of points we can still get from the tracks, and we're on the verge of getting a Fremen Alliance. Yep. Unfortunately, they do have the persuasion needed to grab Guild Ambassador, and they do grab it. Oh, gee, manipulation comes up. We would have loved that. But yep, so they're going to be able to buy victory points now, and they definitely have the spice for it. So I think green's a favorite here, I'd imagine. Yellow's set up pretty well as well, especially with that Lady Jessica, but green's just looking nice. I'd imagine here yellow would end up getting their Sword Master. Yep, it's unblocked. Are they buying another one for... I think they're gone. Whose turn is it? Oh, they have to pass. There we go. Okay, yellow's turn. Yep, they're grabbing the Sword Master here, so they'll get another round. Actually, maybe yellow. Honestly, if I had to pick my favorite, it's green or yellow right now. We're doing okay, but oh, that is not what we want to see at all. So that'll put them up to 10. 11. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So we actually have to commit all of our intrigue cards to win this one, which I still think is worth it. It's a pretty big gamble. We have to hope that they don't have a combat intrigue card. Thomas, how do I plan on getting my Swordmaster? That is a good question. I think the plan right now is to get some great flat spice, go conspiring, and maybe wealth as well. I don't have a good path to get it, honestly. I haven't been planning well for it. It hasn't been working out super well. Interesting. Yellow's going to commit 2 troops here. Okay, and they grab themselves a spice. They will pick up G manipulation as well. Okay, combat.
Let the fun begin.
Okay. I will play an ambush. Yep, to 11. Red. Green.
I will pass as well.
Yellow.
Sound good.
I will play a finesse.
No.
Red.
I pass.
Ooh. And
I'll
green.
pass as well.
Okay. Grab your rewards.
I changed. No, I'm not there yet.
Yep.
We play both.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We'll drop the. We'll drop that.
Damn. Well done.
Whoa. All right.
Back round we go.
Okay.
Everyone
Next
good?
round.
That was pricey.
Oh, I think it's worth it. Honestly, I paid 2.
Yeah, yeah. He paid heavy as well. I had to sit and wait there.
Okay, so that obviously hurts us a lot. Losing out on that victory point crushes us. Unfortunately, they had that exact combination of cards, but you can't really plan around that. We do get some Solari, so at least that puts us on our way to getting our Sword Master, but high price to pay. We have a Dune Desert Planet here from Red. They'll go interstellar shipping here. Now, do they go up and down or down and up? There are some pretty good techs in the row here. How much spice do they have? They have 2 behind, so they could get a tech that costs up to 6. So they could grab invasion ships. And I'm saying up to 6 because they have 2. This is a discount of 2, and they could pick 2 from here for a total of 6. But it looks like they go down and up. So they're gonna get some troops here. Oh, they're gonna take the spice. Okay. They'll grab the 2 troops. Let's see where they decide to take the bump. They could start. I would probably start going for the Emperor track here if I was them. They can always come back for the Bene Gesserit and all that. Yep, I completely agree with that move. Well done. You don't really want to be going here that often, so whenever you can get the free bump, I think it's worthwhile. These are probably the weakest spots. Oh, there's the Lady Jessica. Unfortunate for green. I don't think they played it yet, right? So that means it was like the last card in their deck. That's super unlucky when you get these high value cards. I think they'll still be fine despite of it, but damn. Let's see here, Thomas. You could just take second and take the Force Life on that, right? Well, that's what I ended up doing, so even with my heavy investment. I guess if I knew the exact combination of cards, that would have been probably better to save myself some stuff, but it's fine. So green might be eyeing up a potential spice mist flow here if they get themselves enough. Where did they go with that? They went to smuggling. Okay, so they're just going to keep pounding the shipping track. I'd imagine this would be a collect here, and they do. Okay, so we'll see. They might elect to shore up this alliance. Yep, they got their troops. I think they took the Solari there. They did. Okay. And I am blind because I totally missed. Okay, they'll take it with the Bene Gesserit. Fine. This is not in danger at all, so I agree with not taking the bump there. We have a dagger here. A Mentat play. Good. They're permanently fueled for Mentats with Shuttle Fleet, so great for them. And no one else is really denying it anyway. I think we try to get our Swordmaster now. Yeah, 100% we try to get our Swordmaster now, and it helps us work on the victory point with the Emperor track. Unfortunately, our stupid Siege Reverend Mother is not going to be turned on again, but it's fine. Yeah, we just take our, we take some Solari here. We get ourselves a little bit of point, and we set ourselves up for a Swordmaster this round. We just need to get our economy going a little bit. We have a local fence here from red. Where did they go? They went to Siege Tabor, okay. So that'll put them up to 2 water. And they'll put all 3 in. This is a pretty good combat to win. Machinations gives a lot of extra bumps. I know yellow is going to be pretty interested in this combat. So we'll see. And they will trade in Solari to get spice. So 5 Solari for 4 spice, always a good deal. So red has enough for flagship now. Okay, that's going to be interesting if they decide to do it. Green will play dagger. They'll grab their Swordmaster. Not a big deal for us, because we are playing Helen over Cheese, who's not blocked on green or blue spaces. So not an issue at all. I feel like every other time I played her, I always forget that that's an option. So it's good that I'm actually remembering this time. We have a signet ring here from yellow. And okay, they'll just go on up to tech negotiation. They can grab training drones here, but they'll just put their negotiator down. That's fine. We got to remember we have a negotiator too. And they will use their signet ring ability. And what did they do? They went down with the Fremen and took a bump with the Bene Gesserit. Okay, very reasonable. They're going to have to go back here if they want that point eventually, but I think they are ceding the point to us, which is awesome. So, yep, we grab our Swordmaster now. Let's see here. Pay and get. Perfect. So, we finally got our Swordmaster. It cost us a victory point, but what are you going to do? I think it's fine. We would like to get a troop in if no one else is going to commit to this combat. A water and a 2 Solari is nothing to shake your head at here. Turn your nose up at, or whatever that expression is. We have an Arrakis liaison from red here. They'll go to Carthag. Do they put in the troop? They will. Okay, they do put it in. I think that's reasonable. Oh, getting that missionary of value. Not always easy to do, but it's great when it happens. So they will be getting an extra bump somewhere else because they already have a Bene Gesserit card down. And we'll see if they decide to put some troops in here. I'd imagine they try to fight for this a little bit. If they have a good intrigue card. I think this is the intrigue card they had from the beginning of the game. Okay, this is basically them just seeding this combat. Which is kind of a tell that they don't have a combat intrigue card. Good to keep in mind. We have a diplomacy here from yellow. They'll head on over to selected breeding. They'll pay 2 cards to trash a card and draw 2 cards. So they'll get rid of a dagger. Fine. Our turn here. We have a Siege Reverend Mother. So we could go to secrets, get ourselves an intrigue card. We could also put in a troop. We're not blocked at blue spaces, so we can go to any of them. This is tough. We could also go to the Fremen and get our alliance now. Definitely tough. This is gets us started on the victory point and lets us trash a card, and it's not turned on right now, so we don't get any value out of it anyway. We could get a second Fedaykin, which could be interesting for sure. I mean, we probably go for the Bene Gesserit, but we'll see. Not an easy decision. I think we're good on water. I don't think we want to throw in 2 troops here. I mean, it does end up being water neutral because we get the alliance bump. Maybe we do go for it. Red has 2 water, and we're going before them next round, so we can take away the great flat spice that comes. So maybe we just go for it, and we'll put in 1 troop here. Yellow could deny us the water, which would kind of suck, but I think it's fine. So we'll just take our alliance here. I think it's just good to do it. So we spend 1, we get 1 back, though, because we entered the alliance, and we'll just throw in 1 troop here. Maybe we can get a free water out of this. I think that's worthwhile. And I do get the trash as well, and I'll get rid of that dagger. So this is bye-bye. See, we have a real F2 and a dagger from red, so that'll put them up to 9 combat strength, and we'll see what they elect to buy here. With just 2, it looks like they're not going to buy anything. Okay, fair enough. They like their deck. We have 2, 4, 5, 6 reveal, and a victory point for green. Green is going to take this one off. Mars Expert showing how it's done. And they're going to throw this bad boy to the ground. Hilarious. So they're up to 6 victory points now. They are very far ahead of the pack. And they don't show any signs of slowing down. So we'll see. They're going to crush this thing. Oh, okay. Yep, that's where it was. Makes sense. So yellow has one more action here. So the thing we would like to see the least is yellow going to a combat space and putting in a single troop. I don't think they can, though. Yeah, they can. And looks like they will infiltrate their way to wealth, and they'll start fighting for this alliance, okay? So they'll cycle out that intrigue card and put another win in. Worthwhile. They're getting a decent amount of value out of this. We'll see if they're going to have a fight for the alliance, which never feels good, but I don't think we're going to recall and do it, so we'll just reveal here. We have a reveal of 3. Looks like someone did grab that Bene Gesserit sister. Do we grab another Fedaykin Death Commando? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we go for the Arrakis Liaison here. We set ourselves up to buy some Spiceman's Flows. The only thing is, are we going to be in a position to ever get High Council seat? Will we ever have that much Solari? If we go to the Great Flat and we go Conspiring, that would set us up for it. And then we could just buy Spiceman's Flows to bring us home. It's definitely a slow victory process, but I think overall, I have a lot of triangle access in my deck right now. And I don't really care about trashing. So I think Arrakis Liaison is going to be the move. We have a reveal here by yellow, 2, 4, 6. And they'll grab Esmer Tuark. Okay. Solid. Solid card. They can get some extra bumps out of this because they have no Fremen points. So always nice. Yep, I'll pass as well. So see, red will take the alliance with the Emperor Trek. Very nice. And I'd imagine they just start working on either the Fremen or the Bene Gesserit with their other bump. And they'll work around the Fremen. Okay, solid. We're up to 4 victory points now. And we have some other victory points lying around, so not too bad. And we have a troop in the garrison. We'll see. We're in a middling position for sure. Now just lay at Kynes and the game might be saved. Yeah, honestly. Although we do have a Web of Power come off. That could be sick for us. I think our ring is in our deck. Okay, we have a Guild Bank raid. Interesting. And we have a ton of daggers. This is turned on. So we might be able to just yoink this victory for very little actual contribution here. We'll see. Green to go here. A bit annoying. We have all. Remember how I said we have a lot of triangle access? This is where it all is. So now I'm really glad we didn't get the second Fedaykin Death Commando because yeah, we are overloaded. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 persuasion. Look at red hovering over Web of Power. They're hungry for it. We have a Signet Ring here from green. Looks like they'll just collect some spice here. Reasonable. If they collect the spice, that will enable their Signet Ring. So they can start climbing on this track again. I've got to say, I'm a little surprised they didn't go for interstellar shipping there. It's wide open. Now red's going to get it. Very surprised by that play. I think maybe if this was their only yellow access, but I think you give up on the bump value from that to go interstellar shipping over. I don't have shipping access, so I can't deny it either, unfortunately. Let's see here. I think I just grabbed the spice. That was my plan all along, and it lets me get a troop in here. Do I grab it with Fremen Camp is the question. I'm going to be getting 5 spice from that. My plan is to go Conspiring so I can get a High Council seat. So I won't even... is that my plan, though? Because I could also go Highliners next round. Interesting, interesting. Oh, we're gonna be reshuffling next round, so there's a chance we draw into Stilgar and stuff next round. I think we do go Fremen Camp. That'll put us down to 5 spice, so we'd have to get 1 more before next round to turn on our Highliner. This is tough. Actually, we're definitely not going to go Conspiring because we're going to get some Solari out of this. Hopefully a lot. So I think we do play this. Yeah, we do. We need the troops. We need the troops. So we'll get ourselves a ton of spice there, putting us up to 7. We will pay 2 to get 3 troops. And I think we'll just put in 1. I don't think there's going to be a heavy fall after combat. This is a lot of everyone else has pretty much everything that they'll want out of this. So that, and we have so many daggers behind, we really don't need it. So we're in a position for sure. We have a Dune Desert Planet to interstellar shipping. I am so surprised that Green elected to not go there. I'd be interested to get their thoughts. So this is going to set up Red to get a very cheap flagship in the future, especially if no one decides to deny smuggling here. And I could deny smuggling. Let's be real. But I could, but I won't. I really need a little bit extra spice for Highlanders next round. So we have a we have a selected breeding out of green using their Trusair, so they can cycle a card out. I think they're deciding what card to trash here. I guess they trashed a dagger. I didn't really see. So they get to trash 2 cards. They can cycle a card out. Remember, you can take your rewards. Yeah, I don't know what they just did there. That's fine. Did you use this?
Yeah, exactly. I trashed 1 dagger and shit.
Yeah.
I discarded that one. I didn't trash it. Sorry.
No problem. Let's see here. Out of yellow. Oh, they took the spice. That's so annoying. I needed the spice. Geez. Okay. That is not what we wanted to see. So now I think we just make a denial play. We go smuggling. Deny Red from getting flagship this round. Right? Yeah. It doesn't do nearly anything for us. The only thing is, if we get second in this combat and get 4 spice, this would enable us to get our High Council seat next round. It would put us up to a total of 5. But I think the more important thing is denying Red from getting a cheap flagship this round. So just a denial play from us. And unfortunately, if we want to reveal these 2, we will have to pass next. I don't know if that's what we'll end up doing, but we'll see. I would also be tempted to just play my Fennec and Death Commando, burn a card out of my deck before I have to reshuffle next round. But we'll see how much people decide to commit to this. We really only need second place here. The extra 2 Solari doesn't do much for us. So if I can play this, I will. It'll be whether or not I think I'll be able to get it. We're going fairly late in the turn order, so we should have some pretty good information before we start. Max, I love your vids. Great gameplay. Thank you. Hey, I'm glad you like it. I've been trying to keep the content coming out a little bit more consistently with the streams. When I was highly editing the videos, it just took so long, and I had a hard time motivating myself to keep it going on a consistent basis. So I feel like this has been working out pretty well. Unfortunately, there's a little bit more dead time of people trying to decide like what moves to make and stuff like that. But I think it's fun. But yeah, no, thank you very much. And thanks for everybody that's watching right now too. I really appreciate it. We hit 900 subs recently, which is crazy. I did not think, when you think about the board game niche, I really thought I'd be hovering around like 300 subscribers forever. So to get up to 900 so fast is really awesome. Thank you all so much. Oh yeah, 900 hype indeed. Let's see here. Red's trying to decide what they're gonna do. Okay, we have a fold space here. Are they gonna go Highliners? That would be crazy. They're not going Highliners. Where are they going? Secrets? They could just start working on this victory point. We have not been working on many other victory points. We just haven't had a lot of access. We have a lot of Fremen access, of course, but not a lot of access to other stuff. So they will just shore up this alliance a little bit more. Kind of a weird play. I don't know what that 3 Solars. Maybe they'll set themselves up to get the Mentat next round, but a little bit confusing for sure. Okay, Green's gonna grab this alliance, and that puts them up to 7 points. So they are doing awesome. Oh, okay. Actually, that doesn't mean that much. Never mind. I thought it was a different card. Guild authorization. So this is locked up forever. Not that anyone was challenging anyway. We do have to remember that Red has a treachery in their deck, which gives them a double jump. So we are not safe forever. Yellow will grab the Mentat again. They've been getting a very consistent 4 actions every round. So that's been huge for them. So that does make our calculation as to whether or not we commit to this combat a little bit harder. I think we're safe to play the Fennec and Death Commando. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I think we play this. for sure. Because even if we get second place at this point, it's not a big deal. We need red and yellow to commit pretty heavily to deny it from us with 3 daggers behind. The thing is, I have to ask myself now: would I rather have a water or would I rather have a trash? And I actually think the water might be better, especially with research station coming up. So we will go with the Stilgar. And now the other question is, would I rather have the card or the intrigue? And I think I'll go for the. I think the intrigue card's just better, especially with a combat coming up. So we will go to Carthag here. We'll get a card draw. We'll give a Solari to green. Not that they need it. Okay, that is a card. So we get a water. We get another troop, which we will not be committing. We'll just be sitting on that like a mother goose. Let's see here. Love that you are doing this every week. Thanks, Kevin. I'm liking it too, honestly. I was wondering if I'd be able to hold up to it, but these really don't take that much energy out of me, and it's kind of a nice way to break up my day after a long day of work. So I've really been enjoying it. We have a dagger here from red. They go to tech negotiation. So interesting. I guess they're just gonna have to get the flagship the old-fashioned way. That kind of sucks for them. Oh, okay. Never mind. So they'll go for the training drones here and save the discount for later. I'm a little surprised by that. Well, so they'll still have 6, so they'll still get the discount here, and they can grab the Solari to fuel their flagship. So actually, that makes a lot of sense. So as long as no one denies them from both of these spots, they'll be good. We have a reveal of 2, 3, 4, 5 here from green. Right? 5. No one has high council seat this game, which is kind of crazy. I think it's just Web of Power, right? Web of Power is insane, even in the late game. I'm slamming Web of Power every single time in this position. It's so good. And how many of these do they have turned on? They need 2 influence to get the... So they have the Bene Gesserit one. They have the... So they would get 2. So they'd get a card draw. Yep, that's play for sure. And they can... I'd probably just be revealing it for the bump at this stage, honestly. But we shall see. We have a gene manipulation here from yellow. So they'll just go head on over to Siege Tabor. They'll put a troop in themselves. Okay. Our turn. We shall reveal a bunch of daggers. So I got 3 daggers there. Can't do math. And I have 2 to buy. Okay. So we'll just grab the Arrakis Liaison here. Oh, we have a reveal. Okay. So we have a training drones with a treachery. Wait, what's going on now? Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up on what just happened because so they got this for 2.
And then training drones for 1, and had 2 in garrison. It was a
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just deployed the 2
So
first
customers'
one.
convenience, but obviously the confusion means it's not convenient at all. But
Sorry.
something.
No, you're playing the mind games, getting in my head. I feel it. Big brain.
I just deployed the 2 of this one, and then
It's all good.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. I was just it's sometimes a little bit hard to keep track of stuff when I'm blabbering. Let's see here. We have a reveal of 5, and they will grab appropriate and push themselves up here. They have a lot of Solari, so they can start making use of this, and they have the 2 persuasion needed. So this is turned on. Okay, combat.
Yeah, I'm good.
So green passed, and it's still around to me. Oh, green's not in it. Yep, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Red.
All right. Pass.
Okay. So we take down first place here for 1 troop. Sick. So that's 6. Very nice. We actually have money for Menta and High Council seat, which is huge. Looking at the new row now, negotiate withdrawal came up. Probably won't be relevant, but we'll see. Let's see here. We playing this Saturday, so I'm just trying to learn, pick up picks as I go along. Okay, MK3, good luck. I'm sure you're rocking out. I can't imagine many other people are studying up, but we'll see. I'm the same way, honestly. When I get into a game, I try to just crush as hard as I can. Kevin Mace, you can withdraw your troop during your reveal if you need to. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's good point. Streams are great. Better for you to do what you enjoy. Completely agree, Anon. So we have a diplomacy here from yellow. Where did they go? Okay, they went to selective breeding, so they are going to. Oh, and a strong arm to lose a troop, so they're going to take the alliance from green. That's great for us. We want to slow green down as much as we can here. So this is interesting. We have a 2 victory point combat. Unfortunately, we don't have the spice necessary to go to highliners just yet. So that part sucks. We could play our Dune Desert Planet to grab a spice and set up for our highliners. I think that might be the best play. Super telegraphed, and we'd have to really hope the red doesn't beat us there. But I think it's worthwhile. Now, do I use my Dune Desert Planet to go there? I'm also tempted to just go to Mentat here and get a card draw with our dagger. A lot of options here. A lot of options. I think red's going to end up using... so here's the thing. If red wants to beat us highliner, they can. I think they'll end up going interstellar shipping to grab flagship with all that spice. So I think I have time to wait. So I really only get screwed if someone takes the Haga Basin spice. So I'm going to go for the Mentat first. Give myself more actions here, more options, and more cards. And that is a good result. So we'll see. If red was going to go highliners, it doesn't matter if we get the spice first anyway. So if anything, we're just delaying the decision so that we have more options in the future. I'd imagine they're going to go shipping here and use the 2 discount on the shipping track to use all that spice to grab flagship for the guaranteed point. And it gives them a lot of combat potential behind with all the Solari they have. And I think, yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. I think that's a good call. They're going to go down and up. The only thing they can do. So this is sick. Yep. So there is the flagship that we were just talking about. So I'd imagine it would be the Solari. Actually, they already have 7 Solari. Never mind. So they don't even really need to go Solari. Yeah, they'll grab the spice. So they do have to pay 6. So this would put them down to 2, I believe. Yep, perfect. And they get a victory point. So that'll put them up to 5. Okay. So with red going up to 5, we are now officially in last place. Sick. Did they grab their victory point?
Same with the spice here.
Yeah, I think it should be at 2.
Yeah,
And,
two's fine. That was what he was debating.
Don't forget that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we are now officially in last. Let's see if we can catch up. I think we have a decent shot at getting this combat now that Highliner's opened up to us. We need to get spice for sure. And Highliner's also nice because it sets us up to get our victory point from that track as well. So we have a couple of tracks to go for here. So we have a Lady Jessica out of green, and they'll just take the single bump here. Interesting. So we'll see what they decide to do. They could have used that Lady Jessica to go to Secrets and compete back for that alliance. So now if yellow goes to Secrets, they've locked it up for good. But, yeah, I don't think they have anything that would let them get a double bump out of this. Mimic Film comes off. Might be relevant. We'll see. If that was the Memo Quarters that gave the double bump, then yellow would be real worried. Because there would be potential double bump plays. But yellow's pretty safe right now. I don't think green bought any of the cards that give double bumps, like Power Play or Treachery or anything. So green might just be surrendering the Ben and Gesserit alliance from this point forward. So this will be the first turn that yellow doesn't get Mentat access. I'd imagine we'll be grabbing High Council seat, maybe, depending on how these cards play out. We shall see, though. Okay, and Esmar here. And they'll just grab some spice for themselves. 2 spice, and they'll spend 1 to take a bump. Okay, so they'll just work on getting more of their tracks. I think, yeah, this would be their last snooper token, so they would get the bonus influence and the Solari. Obviously, the bonus influence is going to do crap for them because someone's already maxed it out, but I think it's fine. Let's see here. So we need to grab spice so that we can set ourselves up for a highliners this round. So our next move needs to be to the Imperial Basin. I'm just trying to decide which card I should use to do that. So cards that are accounted for. I'm going to be playing this to highliner. I'll be playing 1 triangle, and my third action would probably be a signet ring to one of the city spaces to get a intrigue card and a troop. So we will use our Dune Desert Planet here. We'll go here. We'll get 1 spice, and we will put in 2 troops. Red is going to be a big threat for this combat. So we'll see if we're able to fight them off. We might not be able to. think that's it, right? Did I grab my spice? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, we're at 6 now. We'll see how much Red decides to throw in here. They have a lot of garrison troops. This is going to be tough. We might... I want to say we might hold, but this is our only guild access card. So if we don't go for it here, we just never go for it. We do have 2 water behind, so if we can win this combat, we'll be set up great. Oh, we have urgent mission too. Interesting. It's actually not interesting at all because in order for us to play it, we will have to use Stilgar, which gets rid of 3 daggers. I mean, we could always go to Hardy Warriors with it to get some more troops in, but I'd imagine Hardy Warriors will be taken by Red here. Or, yeah, I think Red's the only one actually a threat to win this combat, and they have so many daggers. Okay, so they're going to go to tech negotiation. They're going to use one of their actions to grab Mimic Film, or Minimic Film, because I've been saying that wrong my entire life. I guess they don't have a lot of good combat access cards. That is crazy. Wow, so they're not going to try and go for this combat at all. That's great for me. That's huge. Dispatch an envoy. Okay. Oh, yes. That is crazy play. Well done, Mars Expert. That is awesome. So they get a bump from Missionaria. They use this so they can play the Missionaria to the Bene Gesserit track. So that's 1 bump, 2 bumps. So unfortunately for Black Shadow, that stinks. They had the Alliance stolen back from them. But I guess it's ring fodder now. So they'll just grab the High Council seat for themselves. They'll take a bump down here, and they'll go up, and that now is their last snooper token. So the ring is now just a regular card that does not much. Okay, so we've been talking about it. I think we actually go Signet Ring here first. No one else can go to Highliners, and denying Carthag is more important. So, yeah, we'll go Signet Ring. We'll go to Carthag. We'll get the troop. We'll get the intrigue card. Ooh, delicious. Ambush is exactly what we wanted here. We'll throw all 3 in. We'll make a big commitment. We might be able to get away without going Highliners. It would be crazy, but it could happen. And I think that is everything, right? Yeah. Next. Oh, I forgot to turn off this stupid thing. I feel like it just looks cleaner. Wait a minute. Why is that there? There we go. Okay. We have a local fence here from Red. They'll just go to Siege Tabor, grab some water. Interesting. So they're going to buy... Are they going to commit troops here? They have no actions left, so it's pretty much a lost fight for them at this point. I can't believe we're getting this combat. I really can't. This is crazy. They can put in 3 troops here. Are they going to put them all in? They can get an intrigue and 3 spice out of it. We will certainly continue to put in troops if they do. We have 6 spice behind. We have a Highliners ready to go. So the thing we have to worry about now, and this is a real threat, is a rapid mobilization that lets them put all of their troops in. That is the one card that screws us here. Yes.
Spend 5 Solari.
So we can interpret this however you guys want. I forgot to reserve a card with this, and I think it's a forced action.
Yeah, it is forced.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it changes much, but
Nah.
it's kind of annoying when someone else starts making their move. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
Thank you, Christoph. I did not realize it, and I really appreciate when you guys tell me when I miss stuff. I try not to. I do accidentally cheat sometimes, so that does reveal Cho-Am directorship. So that reserve is actually a big deal, because if someone gets this, this is potentially a point for us. Straight up. That's insane, actually. It wouldn't be relevant for yellow at all, really. Fremen is the only one that's still up in the air for the most part. I mean, technically, you could go for the Emperor track too, but no one's going to do that. So, yeah, I think the people that get the most value out of that will be me and green. Blue too, I get. Well, yeah, I'm blue. We'll see. Trying to see what... So, I'm really surprised that Red elected to turn their Solari into spice here. They're turning off flagship for themselves. I think they could have won this combat or given it a good shot. And I don't know, maybe they'll use it to grab invasion ships in the future? I don't know what the spice is for. Maybe they'll try to set themselves up for a Highliner? I don't know. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they'll just grab Throne Directorship. Okay. I don't think I guess that's more of a denial because they're only getting 1 victory point out of this, and they could have bought a Spice Must Flow. They definitely have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I feel like yeah, it's a good denial. It's a good denial for sure. It helps me out. So now we have to decide, do we go Highliner here? If red has rapid mobilization, and they very well could, would they win this combat? That is the question I have to ask myself. I would like to save my spice if I can. If they use rapid, that puts them up to 7 troops in combat. If I instead go to Hardy Warriors, I would go up to 7 troops right now. I don't really care about the water at this point. I would save myself the Sleeper Must Awaken point as well, because I'd still have spice. I actually think, yeah, I think I do that, and I leave these swords behind. Red doesn't have any actions left, so I do think. I think the play, yeah, I think at the end of the day, this is the best play for me, and I still have a lot of. I still have 7 daggers from hand. What I'm really trying to decide is, do I use Stillguard to do it? So I still have a research station play next turn to draw cards. I'm giving up 3 swords. I don't think. Let me search Red's discard pile. So their treachery is in their discard pile, and I don't think they have any other big sword plays. So I'm gonna get super greedy here, and I think I have to get greedy because I'm so far behind. If I lose the combat here because of this, I'm stupid. But I think given my exact position, I have to go for this. I need to stay water neutral here so that I can go research station next turn so I can buy a Spiceless Flow. Because I don't think I'm winning 2 combats in a row for sure. So we're going to go crazy here. We'll use our Stilgar. We'll go here. We'll help shore up this alliance a little bit. We get the water back. We'll put these troops in here. And now we just have to hope that the ambush behind is enough. Red has 2 intrigue cards. If one of them, if they have exactly mobilized into a combat card, we are screwed. You know what? Actually, I take it all back. We're not screwed at all because we have an urgent mission behind. So we could withdraw, but we only have a diplomacy, so it wouldn't do anything for us. Anyway, with all that said, they reveal for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so they can get a 7 cost card. They'll grab the voice here, which I think is a solid late game buy. Oh, Smuggler Stop that comes off. I'd probably get that too, honestly. That's good. It's turned on for them too. They have 2 influence. But they elect not to. Okay. Oh, they can't get the point from this. I mean, their sequence of plays got them an alliance, which is effectively a point anyway. But let's see here. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 point persuasion. I think this is a great buy for them. Especially, it probably won't end up mattering. We'll see how quickly this game ends, but it's a lot of card draw for them. We shall see. And okay, so it looks like they did take the 2 daggers out of that. So we're not going to urgent mission here. So, okay, I reveal. I got 3. Let's grab that. Oh, they're all gone. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got a lot of them.
Yes, I do. I'm greedy as hell.
Yeah. All right. Stage away.
Let's see here. You're not in it. I will pass. Red?
Pass.
Green?
I'll pass as well.
Okay, that's it. No stage, just an overcommitment.
Right.
So that's huge for us. That's 2 points right there. And we get our flag on Carthage, which it did automatically. Beautiful, beautiful body. Okay, so we stand no chance in future combat. So that was our full load blown, if you will. I didn't buy my reserve card. You know what? I did not. I am stupid. And it is certainly too late to do it now. Well done. I always forget things. Fabian, nice risky play. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was worth the risk there, for sure. Because now we can research station to our heart's content. And we have a lot of persuasion this round. And we get to go first. Interesting. Okay. So now we can get 2 victory points with Sleeper Awaken into victory point. We have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 right now. We're not winning this combat, so I should pretty much just ignore the combat track. We have 3 cards to draw. I don't think we use our card draw this round. I think we will want to get our High Council seat. Unfortunately, that ends up making these neutral. So that would put us at 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We'd still be at 8. So let's try to draw a card here and see what we get. Because if we get one with... No, that doesn't help us at all. We'd have to get something with 2 persuasion to bail us out of this. We might end up needing to draw a bunch of cards here to get the Spiceless Flow, right? So red has 3 water. So, and I think they're going to go Highliners, maybe. So I think I think denying them Research Station here is pretty big. So let's just draw a bunch of cards for ourselves, give ourselves some more options here. I think this is a fine play, and we'll still enable ourselves to go High Council Seat as well. Just because we don't really want to play all of our high cost cards, so this is definitely a draw. Okay, we got Federican, Fremen Camp, and Siege. Okay, so we have a actual crap ton of persuasion now. We're obviously not putting any troops in. So this gives us a lot more options, which is great. We have a Signet Ring here from red. They'll go to Interstellar Shipping. They'll go up and down. So they will get a bump somewhere. I'd imagine it would be with the Bene Gesserit at this stage. They're not, this is the only point, like this, they're never taking, this they've already got, and then this, I'll lock it in, like, I don't care. I'm so far ahead. Okay, they will just elect to lock it in. Fair enough. Yellow is right there. That is a risky point to go. But this is a very even game right now. Green is just one ahead, and they do have a really good engine, but they weren't able to take advantage of their buy. So we have a High Council seat from Green here. We can still go there, even though they went there. So not a big deal. And they will cycle out a dagger to draw a card. So they'll be eyeing up a purchase here. Yellow does get themselves the Menta. I thought about trying to deny the Menta. I don't think it was worth it with our exact hand, though. I kind of like Siege Reverend Mother. The only thing is we don't need to draw that many cards. Is there a world where we buy 2 spice this turn? Let's figure it out. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'd have to get up to 18. Yeah, there's no way in hell. Okay. So if we play this, we would like to get one of the victory points from these other tracks. We have urgent missions, so we can do a lot of stuff this round. Federican is an option as well, because we can't just cycle this out for a potentially better card. Yeah, maybe we just go Arakeen and cycle this out. We can trash one of our cards as well. Maybe draw into something a little bit better. And denying card draw is important, especially with Green clearly trying to eye up buying a Spiceman's Flow this round. And we kind of want to reveal this, right? So I think it's worthwhile to... Yeah, I think we'll just draw the card here. We'll go to Arakeen, we'll draw a card. Oh, actually. So now we'll trash a card first. You can take rewards in any order you want in Dune Imperium. I think, let's see here. What's the worst thing we could draw? Believe it or not, the dagger isn't even that bad because we want to go to High Council seat anyway. So we'll get rid of the Dune here. We do not want a Dune card. Actual garbage. So that's gone. And now we'll draw a card. And, ooh, that is beautiful for us. That's a point. That's huge. Let's see here. I trashed, and I drew my card, and I got a troop. Do I just throw it in here? Yeah. Why not? Might be able to get some spice out of it. Spicer is always good for tiebreakers. So we have an Arrakis Liaison here. They'll go to Carthag. They'll get themselves an intrigue card. They have a lot now. A lot of combat potential. And I'd imagine they'll put in 3 here. I'm a little surprised they haven't gone Highliners. Okay. Yeah, they're using all their stuff now. They're up to 8. They still have Flagship behind. I mean, they're going to decide later, I guess. And they have 3 intrigue. I mean, this is definitely going to red. So red's probably going up to 8 here. It'll be whether or not they get an additional point on top of that. They're hovering over... Oh, okay. Bindu Suspension. Generally, when you play a card that draws you a card, you want to play it first. See what your options are. Okay, actually, they don't play it. So that's worst case scenario. So now we know one of their injury cards, which is great. Rasco. Use Sleeper Must Awaken plus Spice Must Flow. That would give me 2 points. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with this turn. It doesn't end the game, though. So we'll see. I don't have to play this right now. I'd rather keep my options open. This can be like one of the last things I do in the game. We have a Glimpse the Path here. So they'll get a water and a card and cost for 1 spice. Interesting. I wasn't paying attention. Don't know if they got their water or not. They probably didn't. I don't know. Let's see here. How much persuasion do we actually? Ooh, okay. A web of power here. So, very nice. So they're going to get a bunch of rewards here. They got the reward with the guild and with the, is that it? And the Bene Gesserit. No, there's nothing with the okay, so maybe not the best. I'd be tempted to reveal that, actually. Maybe they don't have any better options, but it does draw them a lot of cards, so if they're trying to get the Spiceman's Flow, that's the way to do it. We have a Reconnaissance here from yellow. They'll get themselves some water. They can put 3 troops in, and they do. Oh, okay. What do we want to do here? How do we maximize our points? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 persuasion. So we can definitely spend a lot here. There is a world where we just try to, we just go wealth with this to get a point. I think we, do we do that? What do we do with all this extra persuasion is the question. I think we do just play this for the point, and then we just take all the extra persuasion and kind of do nothing with it. Kind of sucks. This would be a nice turn to have an extra. Oh, we have an urgent mission, so that does change things a little bit here. Diplomacy to wealth is huge for us. What are we doing with this spice? We're using Sleeper or Must Awaken, so that's 2 extra spice to do with whatever we will. We can use our Arrakis Liaison to get our High Council seat this round, which is something we'll probably end up doing. So we have 2 actions left. Siege to Secrets would also be nice. And we could use Urgent Mission to do it, so that we wouldn't have to float a bunch of extra cards. So I think we'll just go for the point first while we can, because we're not going to get another opportunity to do this, so we just need to do it now. So the Solari does absolutely nothing for us, but we get another point. So we're up to 7. So that's big for us. Okay. Very close game. Very exciting. I thought this might be a blowout between green or yellow, so I'm glad that they've been kind of fighting themselves on the tracks. If one person goes for all the alliances like this, it can end super fast. I'm glad this has been a pretty high faction influence game. But Red's turn now. They have all this spice. There is a thought, maybe go Highlander, maybe win this combat. I don't think we're winning it. Even with all the extra troops, Red has so many troops behind. They have so many intrigue cards. I think there's a very high likelihood that we commit all those troops in and we get nothing for it. So might as well take the guaranteed points while we can. Save our spice for our Sleeper Must Awaken as well. So we're going to go up to 9 this turn. And the real question, well, 9 if I decide to play Sleeper Must Awaken. The real question will be, how do we get a point next turn? Because we are going to be straight out of resources. Oh, we have a treachery here. Oh, okay, good. Got a little bit worried about my Fremen Alliance, but that's fine. So Red will just use their treachery. They'll go to secrets. Better to get their use out of that card. This will probably be the last time to get played anyway, especially with 9 cards left in the deck. I think they should be a 3 influence. Is it easy to find people to play Dune on TTS, or is the community small? It's actually pretty easy. So 2 options. You can come to my Discord. You can see if anyone's down to play. It's been a little bit slow on finding games in mine. I think the real money is in the TTS Club Discord. I have a whole video on this too, which with links and everything like that. There's always games going on there, so you should be able to find it there. So it's usually pretty easy. While I was talking, though, we have a Chom shares from Red, so they go up to 8 points. They can end this game here. If they win this combat, which they likely will, the game is over. So now, ooh, and a bribery from Green. Okay, people are getting some good intrigue cards. Oh, man, we might be fighting for second place here. Red pulling it out at the end. Doing a very nice job. So we have a bribery here. Yep. Oh, okay. Yep, everyone's burning everything now. They know this is the last round. So Black Shadow uses Water of Life. They're going to draw a bunch of cards here. And did they already draw them? Yeah, I guess they did. So everyone's just going for Spiceman's Flows here, which is what we'll be doing as well. We have an urgent mission, so we should probably decide what we're going to do with that. Ooh, okay, an appropriate. So they can use Solari for attack. Oh, I love it. Crazy, awesome play. Well done.
Nice.
Love to see it.
Thank you very much.
So we have an invasion ship spy here. Because they went to a combat space with that card, all of them can go in. So they're going to fight Red here. So this game might not be over. We'll see. Wow, I love that play. That's awesome. So this game might go on further. So maybe now we don't burn everything. We'll see. I think we do urgent mission here. And do we play our Siege Forever Mother? We can only play it to exactly Hardy Warriors. Not that good. Not that good for sure. We might just go Arrakis Liaison, get a High Council C. I think that's the play. Set ourselves up to maybe get a Spice and Slow next round. So I'll play Urgent Mission.
Yeah.
And I will recall one of these. Let's see.
How long have you had that, I wonder? I suspect a while.
A while. If you
Yeah,
noticed
that
me
is-
waiting a
that is-
long time to reveal.
There was some interesting pause, but it's not just streaming.
Yeah. I know. I think I mentioned it too. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely too long of a wait. I'll just grab my High Council.
Yeah. Yeah, take the point. There's no harm in that.
Okay. So we have extra persuasion now. Let's see here. And that is our action. So obviously it doesn't change our persuasion for this turn, but we want to set ourselves up to get a Spice and Slow next turn if we can. So we'll see how it goes. We have a reveal of 5 for red. They don't like to buy anything. I think that's reasonable. They're probably not drawing into any cards they buy anyway. Big reveal here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yep, that's the Spice and Slow. They're up to 8 now, or 9 rather. So I don't think they have enough way to get any more points right now, which is good for us. So they're not ending the game. It really comes down to yellow versus red in this combat. If yellow wins it, that'll put them up to 8. If they end up getting there. This is going to be a tight game. This is a good one. And I'm glad we're more competitive. I was really worried in the beginning because we were not getting a lot of stuff done. We weren't building up a good engine. We were making a lot of short-term plays, but it did start to come together for us a little bit. One issue we're going to run into, I don't think we have any other Bene Gesserit access in our deck, which would be nice because we're going to have 2 extra spice next round for a potential selective breeding play. That kind of sucks. We would have liked to have drawn into this later, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Still yellow's turn, right? Yeah, okay. So they have 1 action left here. They have to decide if they want to try and get more troops in. The only thing is, they can't. Let's see here. So they will use invasion ships to discard a card, so they're not blocked. Beautiful. They'll get rid of Chome Directorship, which doesn't do anything. They'll go to Carthag. Okay. So that will let them get another troop in, draw an intrigue card. I don't think they ended up using the Esmer Turek. Okay, they do. So they get another bump with the guild. And they can draw a card. It's our reveal. So we reveal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we get a spice. So of course we will be getting a Spice and Slow. I think I got the spice already. I get a dagger.
Yeah.
How much do I have left over?
A couple?
3, I
Oh,
think.
I think, yeah, 3. Okay.
Yeah. You want something?
All that to say, I won't buy anything else. Okay.
Yeah. If he wins, he wins. I had a free punt because I had my Spice of Flow anyway, so it's a complete free punt. He can't-
Actually, I forgot to do something. I was gonna play this.
Dead.
Can I just do it now?
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not fussed. The game's, I think, is over, so I'm pretty sure I can't. I don't think I can win this. I had to try. Imagine he catches, probably.
We'll see. It'll be exciting at least.
If he does, he does. If he does, he does.
So I think we're all revealed now. So let's see.
Yep.
I will pass.
Just on red.
Red?
See how many.
Let me think.
Let me decide if I'll win the game.
Just do it.
It's
Get it.
not exactly that. I can use this. Is not gonna. Nah, let's waste it.
3 more. Okay.
Use for anything else.
Oh,
I'm
interesting.
happy with that.
Okay.
I pass.
Red? Anything else?
I passed.
Oh,
my
wow.
bad.
I say just play it. I don't know why you're waiting. Just play him.
No, I don't. I wish I had. I wanted to deploy more troops, but
Nah.
it didn't happen.
Damn.
Spice
Okay.
Ace,
I get 3rd, right? 3rd place rewards. I think so.
5 spice each, and then you get 3.
Okay, it goes on. Crazy. I definitely thought it was ending here.
Nah.
Okay, everybody got their stuff. I'm gonna hit next. Wow. Okay, so we're the game continues. Damn, that tie was unexpected. That really screws Black Shadow. I feel for him, but he did screw me earlier, so I don't feel that bad. Let's see here. So, Okay, we have some good options here. We would like to draw some cards. We can still gar to still suits to get wow, another 2-point victory combat comes up. This is crazy. And red has to win this one. Everyone else is kind of petered out of resources. Is there a chance we can win this? It really sucks we don't have Highliner access. That would be the only way we get there. Did I pay for my High Council seat? I don't think I did. Does anyone chat know if I paid for my High Council seat? I'll ask. I must have, right? I think I hit the button to do it automatically. Let me know if I didn't. I'll fix it. If not, I feel like I did because I hit the button, but you never know. Kiwi, have you tried the Immortality expansion yet? If you had, did you like it? I have not. I've been waiting to make some content for it for a mod because all my videos come out through it. And I don't have any friends to play Dune Imperium with IRL, so I unfortunately have not, but I like the look of it. And as soon as there's a version that comes out that's good enough, I will do that for sure. Seems exciting. MK3 you did. Okay, good. Just try to make sure I'm not cheating everybody. We have a voice here from Red. They go to Research Station. Okay. Good play. Doesn't stop us, of course. Always nice. And they choose to block Highliner. Very good play. I don't think it'll matter. Yellow has it too. Okay. So there's that Smuggler's Thought they're coming into play. I bet Red wishes they would have bought it. Man, maybe. I don't know if they've drawn into all their deck, but a lot of card draw here. Green does get to use this, so they can start working on that last point over here. If they drew into any kind of access, that's the 10th point for them. Maybe the 11th point, if they can get a Spice and Slow, which I imagine they can. We have a dagger here from yellow. They will grab the Mentat, unfortunately for us. I think we just try to set up for a Research Station play here. So I need double water. So Stilgar's getting played here 100% of the time. Green has a lot of troops. We'll see if they can get them in. I don't think I win this, right? Is that my win condition, though? Winning this combat? There's no way. Red has Highliner too. So I just need to get some Spiceman Slows here. Try to win tiebreakers if I can. There's a lot of spice on the Great Flat. I don't think it matters at all, though. There's an artillery in the tech row. Could be interesting. That is a lot of daggers. But I still think I lose. Because if Red goes Highliner, which, yeah, Red's going Highliner. Okay, I don't know why I've even entertaining this. So now I just have to get myself a Spiceman Slow, which I will do by going to Research Station. So I'll play Stilgar. The real question is Still Suits versus Siege Tabor. I guess the intrigue could end up mattering if I go for the troop. But am I afraid of ever losing this alliance is what I have to ask myself. I think I just go for the greedy play again. Here's the question, though. Yeah, I think I go and get the troop in, because I don't think I'll be able to do... Yeah, I won't be able to get it any other time. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so I think this... Is this a greedy boy play? Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't know why I keep waffling on that. I definitely have to do this. Getting the intrigue card could end up being a victory point for me, so... I don't think anyone can take this alliance. Not a lot of double bumps out there, so we'll just go for it. So we have 2 water now with Stilgar, so we can go Research Station with our next play with a Signet Ring. Oh, there's the Bindu suspension we saw earlier.
Alright.
Alright, play it now and then. So what you're gonna do.
So they do draw it, and I imagine this might be a pass here. No, I think they have to play Highliner if they're going to. They can't let yellow get there. If they have access, they must have access. They have, how many cards do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Like, I mean, we can see. We'll know for sure. Yeah, they definitely have their diplomacy. So I think the right play is definitely going Highliner here. Just lock up this point, this victory. That'll end up putting you up to 10 if you win, 11 if you can get Spice and Slow, which they probably can. And they will need to get up to that, because I think Green can get to 11 this turn too. So, unfortunately, I think we're fighting for 3rd place here. Which... You know, you can't win them all. But we'll see. Might be able to pull something out of a hat if we get the right intrigue cards. So there's the diplomacy to Highliner. We saw it coming. They put in all the troops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18 power. Gonna be real hard to stop that. Real hard. The only thing is, yellow has invasion ships, so they're not blocked. So, and they had the option to go there themselves. I think if they had access, they should have went there to block red, but maybe they don't think they can win this one. So there's Lady Jessica from green. They'll go to Arakey and just draw a million cards, of course. So they'll be able to get High Council this round. They'll put in 3 troops. Could end up mattering. We'll see. We're just trying to get third place out of this. Wow. Okay. So we have. So they did have the diplomacy. So they elected to not go for the victory here. I guess they don't like their entry cards. They thought they were going to lose last round, but now they know that red doesn't have any combat entry cards. So I've got to say I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe there's something I'm missing though. Let's see here. Now it's my turn. I said I was going to draw a bunch of cards, so I might as well do that. Yep, we'll use our signet ring as well. We will go to research station. So we paid our water. We draw 3. Come on, come on. Oh, we got saved. When I saw the spices flow, I was like, oh, we're screwed. I do have to reserve a card. My ability is not optional. I think this would be more of a denial. And I think the only thing that could end up mattering is someone getting Freighter Fleet and trashing it, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Oh, Guildbankers comes up. That's not going to matter, but still crazy to see it. Okay, so we should have enough now. Siege Forever Mother really coming in clutch there. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're good. We have a bunch of spice that I guess we're not going to end up doing anything with. I mean, we could use our Arrakis. If we use our Arrakis Liaison to go to tech negotiation, I think we end up at 9, right? We'd have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. And we could buy artillery. That would give us 1 extra dagger in this combat so that we can get the intrigue card. I think that would be a potential out for us to win this game. Drawing it off the top. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Why do you have to use the ring ability? Isn't using it always optional? No. So interestingly enough, it's not optional at all. Some of the other ones will say you may do something. This one just says remove and replace a card in the Imperium row. During your reveal turn, you can buy it or whatever. So there's no optional aspect to it. I didn't know that at first, and it's kind of hard to notice it, but yeah. And it might be an intentional design choice to try and keep the row active once it's all trash cards, but kind of hard to say. But yeah, even if you don't want to buy anything, you do have to take something out of the way. This is going to be the last round. I don't think it's going to matter anyway, but worth knowing. There's a lot of little edge rules like that in this game. Red is still deciding on their move. And I wonder, so they have this combat unlock. They're getting the spice must flow, most likely. So they have to figure out how to get another victory point out of this turn. And I'm not sure if they can, right? I think at this point, they need to be looking for a place to deny other people points. Something they could do, they could go to tech negotiation and potentially block someone from getting the point there. They could go to Carthag, stop people from drawing for intrigue victory points, or they could go to secrets to stop people from going for intrigue points as well. So it looks like they will go for the local fence, and they will go for Carthag. So that's good. It lets them get an extra troop in too. So I think that's a very good play. Once you get to late games positions like this, you're really just trying to optimize points and limit points from other people, and that's one way to do it for sure. Green to go here. They also have 1 million cards. I don't think they have any. So they actually really want to get to wealth to get a point from there. They get the point from wealth. They get a point from Spiceman's Flow. That's 2. That puts them to 11. They do unfortunately lose the tiebreaker to totally reasonable because green hasn't made any actions left. They're going to play their training drones and their flagship because they use the local fence to trade in spice into Solari, and they'll just commit literally every troop they have. So they're all in. There's no way they're winning. Oh, wow. Didn't realize that. I thought actions in the gray area of a card could be optional. In the middle card, if the Imperium row, a mandatory action 2 it played. Is the middle card in the Imperium row a mandatory action 2? No. So all those other ones are optional. Yeah. Yeah, so that's an optional. All these ones are optional. Paying for something isn't optional. But yeah, these are all. You don't have to force a troop to retreat, for example. It's just this ability is one of the mandatory ones. Trusair here from green. Things moved a little quick there. I think, oh yeah, they went to wealth. So they got the victory point for themselves. Perfect, good job. And they cycled it out, so they're going to set themselves up pretty well. Diplomacy here. I think they use this ability. They use something to go to wealth as well. They use it just to cycle out an intrigue card. So let me double count because I threw a game in the past by not double counting my persuasion. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I use my Arrakis Liaison to go to tech negotiation, so I am going to do that. That's why I only counted this as 1, by the way. I'm not that bad at counting. So We'll just take the artillery for free. Might end up mattering. You never know. That will reveal Sonic Snoopers, which would have been a better buy for sure. But this does potentially enable us to get a victory, so we'll see. And I think that is that, right? Yeah, that was free. Okay. Another thing I could have done is just go to Carthage with my reconnaissance, but I don't know. Probably should have just done that, actually. Okay. All that I got you. Thanks for answering. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Ooh, green also gets Guild Ambassador, so they're going to end at a very high point total here. Did they get the Spice Slow too? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they get the Spice Slow. 12 points from green. Yeah, no one's beating that. Very well done from Mars Expert. Coming out huge. Looks like yellow reveal 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they get a Spice Slow from themselves as well. That'll put them up to 9. Our reveal. Also, all of that to say, I should have just went Reconnaissance to Carthage to get my intrigue card instead of relying on getting a 3rd place in this combat. You live and you learn. So we get 2 Spice. We have enough for a Spiceman's Flow. We already counted it. I'm not going to torture everybody again. We get 2 daggers out of this. So we'll get the fun way. I mean, this does net us 2 Solari, which I guess could matter for tiebreakers, maybe.
See you using much. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
at the
got nothing.
beginning you used
that's it.
2 in a combat.
That was fine. That's the point. It's the only good
Anyone
thing.
want to use an intrigue, guys?
No.
Or...
After that, everything was useless. I got this. I cycled this from the Benny card. I've just had a load of garbage. So that's the way it goes.
Unlucky. Okay, take your rewards, everybody. Let's see if I can draw into a lucky end game. Nope.
Just can't find anything.
Nope.
But no. Cycled. Nothing.
Yeah.
Any
Whatever.
endgame cards?
Even when I hit Carthag, I was just like, got nothing I could use. It's just like any sword card, I know I'm good. And I didn't find anything.
Did you got your reward, Sorsky?
Yep, I'm good. I grabbed mine. I got this, so nothing, unfortunately. You got any end games there?
I get this one.
Okay.
I'm just glad. I'm glad me and you decided just to completely forego shipping. I'm proud of us for that.
Yeah, it was a interesting decision for sure.
I don't know whether you intended it. I decided I just find it boring. I just can't
Yeah.
just go shipping anymore.
Well, if you go with Handro, you gotta have to do it, right?
Oh yeah, I know that. That's
Oh,
fine.
100%.
But I was like, I just can't be arsed this game.
Yeah, you played a very good game, Mars. Very well done. Holy,
Yeah,
you're
thank
critting
you.
points over there. As soon as this came up, I was like, I wish I could deny it from you. I didn't have the persuasion to do it, and I wasn't willing
You
to
got the
reveal
intrigues
early.
at the right time, you know. Like I
Yeah.
said when I bumped you, I was like, if you've got it, you've got it. It's like, well, there's nothing I can do. So, and he did.
Yeah, that steal was dirty. That was hilarious. The double steal.
I had a feeling I wasn't gonna hold it. I was like, I just gotta do it. If he's got it, he's got it. It's like,
Yeah.
major shrug. It didn't really matter at that point. I'd given up winning by round 3. I was like,
All the right cards came up for me. I got a lot of bennies and the Guild Ambassador. That was just dirty.
I mean, I don't even know what's my best card I've got. Like, I mean, that was kind of pointless. Appropriate was like the best card I got by a distance.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not that great. It's like fine.
I failed because I didn't buy any spice.
Had nothing interesting. So it's just shrug.
You scored a lot of points and not by not buying Spice Flow. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, actually, 2 from intrigues.
Oh, yeah. So it looks
Yeah,
like
from
final
combat.
score. Green, you take it home. And red, you went on Spice Tiebreakers. So I'm 3rd.
Yep.
And yellow's 4th. Okay. I think this was a really fun
See,
game.
guys,
I feel like it was close all the way
fun
through.
indeed.
Some exciting moments.
Yeah.
I actually thought I was doing terrible in the beginning. I'm like, okay.
We both were.
Yeah. But
It was
the
really
beginning I
lucky
was
for me
thinking
that
yellow
the game
was-
didn't end last gen.
Yellow was
Oh, yeah.
stomping in the beginning. I don't know.
Not really.
I
For me,
thought you had a
stomping
really good
was-
start as well.
I started alright, but I have no alliances, so I would lose. It's just-
Yeah. Not getting alliances as Tessie is rough.
Tessie is not as good as she used to be, unfortunately. That's just the sad reality of her. Like, people kind of are used to her more now, so it's just like she's nowhere near as effective as she used to be. That's just the simple truth of Tessia. It's a shame because she's fun. You can do cool stuff with her, and I was ready to do some cool, crazy things, but just didn't get the cards really. Nothing much came out in the row. My intrigues were hideous, absolutely hideous. I cycled more intrigues than I played. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah, you
garbage.
surely use that quarter intrigue a lot.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a lot of value out of that.
Well, yeah, but I didn't because none of the countries got any use. So I got nothing for it. I get
Yeah.
the alliance, so it did nothing. It was a waste of time. Drug. Oh well. At least got to buy Mint out a lot. That was to try and mitigate like my massive deck issue, and that it was garbage. Oh well.
Okay. Well, good game, everybody. Well done. I think
GG.
nice comeback, Red. Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, not even comeback. I thought you might have won last
Was
round too.
yeah. I mean,
I
I
can't believe
wish.
that ended up being a tie. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Couldn't find anything to use.
it
But it was like
happens.
I had the spice of flow. I was like, it's a free punt. You know, if I win, great. If I don't, then what be it. If it's a
Yeah.
tie, I mean,
I,
tie's a loss for me basically. So
Yeah.
for
But
me,
yeah.
I end
Thanks
up
for the game, guys.
Yeah. GG's.
nice one. Playing around the local fans, and that's it. I just play around local fans and
I don't think
interstellarship.
this is that great a card. Like you've got a high roll to get any use out of it, so it's kind of the way
Mm,
it turned out. But I think it's a suspect card. It's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
Mm,
feel like you made some good use out of it though. It does synergize with it pretty well if you need some Solari for that, or I feel like you were
Yeah,
switching back
there
and
was
forth pretty well.
intentions to pinch that with appropriate, but it just didn't turn off my deck in times. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that. So
Well,
right.
okay. See you guys.
Okay,
GG's.
GG guys. Have
Thank
a
you.
good one.
See you guys. GG.
Okay, good game. We actually made it a lot closer than we thought. If Red didn't have that tiebreaker there, we would have gotten second. So who knows? Green played a very, very good game. They got a ton of points. They were able to steal back that alliance. They got this alliance. Really made good use of the sipping shack. You'll love to see it. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I thought it was a good game, and hope to see you next week. See ya.